I will be presenting my Adamancipator deck profile. I'm working with a bat stand. I'm trying to work with my Bask right now. I don't have anything to worry about that, but let's get on to it. First off, the obvious. You play 3 of every single monster, or every single name. This is your engine. Without this 9 guys, you basically don't play the deck. This is Cyber Dragon, this is if you control an Adamancipator, and this is if you control Rock Monster. So Researcher is the best one, Seeker second best, and Analyzer third best. Still play 9 of them because they're just the best monsters in the deck. Since you're excavating rocks, what rocks are you playing? Guardian, Doki, Dragite, Roxy's. Uh, you might not see Supplier. Supplier is a good card. I don't have him. That's about it. I don't have specific reason to not playing him. I just don't have him. Uh, Doki is a good extender. People say run 2. I like 3. If they ash it, well, you lost the game. There's not much to it. Guardian is an absolute beast in the deck. Roxy basically just creates a lot of extenders that people don't seem to see a lot, or he's just basically the best extender. He replaces a card from your hand. And Dragite, when he special summoned, you draw a card, and also you need him for level 8. Usually he comes up, but not a lot. After that, we have 2 Gigantes for extending purposes. Nothing much there. He doesn't come up a lot, but it's good to have for Gallant Granite searches if you have already used all of your excavators, and you can just special summon him since he's a rock and he just banishes stuff. So pretty neat, if you ask me. After that, we have a Garnet that is a playable Garnet. We have Dropsies. For the Prankets package, you need any Prankets name. You can play whichever one you want. Fancies is good if you're feeling that you need to drop out the Roxys from your deck. You can also play the Fire one. So you could definitely try testing the other 2 if you want. The benefits of each one, well, at the end of the Lampsies and Dropsies are the same. You're gaining 1,000 or burning 500. This can come up in time, so you could side deck it if you really wanted to. And Fancies, well, he can just dump one of your Roxys out of the deck, and you can just stop having the Roxys if you really just didn't want to see them more or draw them. Hand traps. Gamut package. It's monster negation. It gets rid of the driver if you really used it in your opponent's turn. Also, it makes it so you can draw less dead cards. If you draw them, you draw them, and you can just play Lambda, which is a really good card in this version built. The other hand trap I play is Ash Blossom 6, because you don't want to draw a lot of them. You can up the count definitely, but it kind of becomes a bit of a wonky mess since you're playing Adamancipators, you're excavating rocks. The rest of the deck are turbo spells, or sort of turbo. You play 3 friends. Friends, you will play them after the turn so you can excavate for Kawakimaru. If not, you're just gonna have them because they're a good card, and sometimes you just need to search for your Adamancipators and lock yourself into rocks. Adamancipator Signs. Signs is Monster Reborn. I have no particular reason for playing 3. You can probably add the 3rd one if you really wanted to. It does come up in the sense that you can just go Needle Fiber if you have a Needle Fiber and then revive them. I don't have the Needle Fiber, so I just run 2 with the Monster Reborn so I can have the option to actually revive anything that isn't a rock monster. That's the reason why, but if you want, you can actually just remove stuff and just have them like that. Foolish Burial, I play it for the opposite reason for the science. It's just the same reason. You just dump it and then revive them, but at the same time, sometimes it's nice to be foolish before anything that you really wanted. No particular reason for playing it. You could probably change this for the third science. Called by the grave for protection. Emergency teleport for the Gamma package. You can special summon the Gamma, so it's pretty nice. An instant fusion for level 4 fusion we run in the extra deck because I simply don't have Needle Fiber, and without Needle Fiber, there's a lot of stuff you can't do in the deck. So this is a Needle Fiber-less deck profile. So what do we play in the extra deck? Herald. Sometimes you'll make him, not all the time. He becomes useful in those boards where you can't make anything else. You have Raptide, it's a free extender. Nothing much there. Thread. This bird just allows you to make the rank 8s and just excavate and extend more. So it's really nice. Dragite, if you lock yourself into rock monsters, you're gonna make it. And it helps the fact that you can play through and have a negation for spells. Chaotic Dragon. Chaos Ruler is not really that great in the deck. But in the occasion, you do really just need to extend, and you feel like not making Dragite might be better than making Chaotic. Or in the case that you just need to make that because you need another monster to make this following card or to extend more, you have it. Savage. Savage does everything. Negates, whips, everything. Omega, you can create a Lambda lock, so you can actually make this and Lambda, banish it, and search for a Gamma, and have another monster negation if you really wanted to. Other reason, if you're playing against something like something that dumps stuff to the extra deck, I don't remember the name of the deck right now. Dogmatica. If they start sending stuff, you can just send this and start recycling your stuff with Omega. And they might stop sending your stuff to the graveyard. If they don't, well, you just have that for shits and gigs. Next up, Gallon Granite. He searches your whole deck. You need an extender. He's your extender. You have 2 level 4s, but don't want to make it a synchro. And you need another extender. He is there. He's just good, and you might as well play him because he searches everything. Our instant fusion target is Carbonella. He's just a level 4. You can probably find another one. The other thing is that he's Earth. At the end of the day, you can banish him for Gigantes. You have onto the links. We have Prankets links. Meow Meow Moo, well Park. Again, you can extend it a bit more. The package, you can go run every single one of them. Run 1-1-1, so 1 Meow Meow Mew, 1 Bobo, one dog and 1 chicken. Search the fusion spell and just actually do Battle Butler if you really feel like it's good, but in testing, it doesn't come up. And if it does come up, it's a big investment. Simply didn't like it. Those are our rankeds links. Our more generic links that we might end up using a bit more. Masquerena. You can go into Unicorn if you don't want that and you only need a monster negate. Got Lambda, so you can actually use your Gammas if you draw them. Or targets for the Prankets. Well, not for the Prankets, for the Masquerena, so you can actually interrupt in your opponent's turn. Our Phoenix Unicorn, the classic package. You spin something back with the Unicorn, or you pop something with the Phoenix, and you can interrupt them that way. If not, you can always just go to the all reliable Appaloosa. But most of the time, you can actually end up on an Appaloosa and play with the Appaloosa. Simply amazing that way. That's the extra deck. An example of a side deck, not really a side deck I would use with this deck, but it's probably what you could try using, is Placid of Godarla, for if you're playing against Lyrilusk, just throw this to the statue, and you can play through your deck. You can also, if they're playing Dragoon, you can just drop it on any of their negates and just play through it. Droll and Lockbirds to stun any decks that search a lot. since most of the time you hate back roll decks, you're gonna play Triple Twister, Double Cosmic. You might vary a bit. If you have the money, you probably will play Lightning Storm instead because it's just way better. But if not, these will always suffice. Cosmic Cyclone trades 1 for 1, Twin Twister trades 2 for 2, and if you have, for example, any of your Monster Reborns, you can go something like Twin Twister, discard Drag-Eyed, and then revive it back. For board breakers, we played 3 Dark Ruler no more if we're playing against a monster heavy negate deck. And lastly, we played 2 evenly match. You can pump it up to 3, I just have to, and it has worked. So that's my side deck. All that has been an Adamancipator deck profile. Not really a budget friendly, but not really full-blown budget one. Thanks for watching, and peace out.